Hello everybody and welcome back to House of a Warrior. My name is Lorena Doyle and thank you so much for coming back. First of all, you guys, thank you so much for all the subscribers. Thank you. Please keep subscribing. If you've not subscribed already, it is free. Subscribe and join us. Welcome to our house. So today we are going to be talking about marriage as a sickler, right? As a warrior. We just concluded on my story of how I grew up as a sickler kid, and now I'm grown up. I am out in the world. I am trying to explore, trying different things, and so I come across this man. So I first met the man who would later on be my husband in towards the end of 2012. Towards the end of 2012. Yeah, we dated for a little bit and finally had our traditional marriage in May of 2015. Yeah, I chose May 2nd because it is Vera's birthday. Vera, I love you. Yeah, so we did our traditional marriage on the 2nd of May of 2015. The reason being, your girl was already pregnant with Imari, and I did not want my family finding out before we had done anything official. Yeah, we were already in each other's lives, like between 2012 and 2015. That is like, you are not gonna date me and not introduce me to your sisters and your brothers and your family and your grandmother and everyone. So that is, we had already gone through all that, but I did not want to just call his mother and be like, hey, I'm pregnant. I didn't want that. I wanted it to be official first. So we organized for a traditional ceremony and we got it done, and that is the only way I was comfortable in even telling them about the baby. Yeah, so we had our baby in October, who was a little premature, but that's not the point. After we had our baby, we went to the AG's office to get our marriage licenses. Marriage license or licenses? Marriage license, marriage certificate. Yeah, because we were broke, man. We didn't have money to have a wedding, for me to wear a white dress and walk down the aisle, and we would just have gotten the same certificate with those people who do that. Guy, not that I am a hater of the people that I'm actually jealous. I wanted to do that so bad, but now age has caught up. Like, even if I have the money now, I don't want to do it anymore. I'm too old to wear white. You wear white when you're a virgin. Yeah, so we got our marriage certificates the same year, towards the end of the year. Yeah, so that is a little backstory on how we met and how we eventually became husband and wife. Yeah, but so in marriage, there's a lot of pressure, a lot of stress, a lot of things that as a warrior you're supposed to stay away from. You're not supposed to be involving yourself in issues that are going to just give you a lot of stress, because those lead to your body reacting in a very bad way. And so it was difficult adjusting, because first of all, this is not your brother, this is not somebody related to you. And then we had issues. We had financial issues. He wasn't working. I was doing some meager jobs, like little promotions here and there. Like, those were the days, man. If you promotions, I was working with London Distillers. I know, I see you, Liz, you're laughing. You remember, eh? But yeah, so those are the days. And we had, in with that, there came a lot of problems. Like, I can't even tell you. So I started being sick, and I remember my first ever crisis with him. It was really bad. I got really sick really fast. Like, you start with a headache, and then before you know it, like, it's your whole body, and you're dying the next minute. It was really bad, and so we rushed to the hospital, and he never left my side. But I also remember seeing his face and how scared he was and how worried he was, and I was like, after you're well, girl, you are single. this man is not going to put up with all this. You are single, just get better and just go on your way. Yeah, but then after I got better, he was just a different person. You know, he wasn't that person that we were with before. This was way before the marriage, way before the kids started coming. It was not the same him that, you know, he was always playful. We would like talk and laugh and go on strolls and do all this crazy stuff. But then after the first crisis I got, he just became like so, you know, separated. And I was like, listen, if you want to break up with me because I'm not the type of person you want to be with, if you, this is not the thing you signed up for, just go. It's fine, I'll be okay. You know, if you think you'll be happier with someone else, it's fine. Now just so that I'm not dumped, I was trying to do the dumping because I saw it coming, and he was like, no, that's not what I'm trying to do. I just don't know what to tell you. You look so fragile. I don't even know how to start, but I just want you to make sure you're okay. I just want you to be okay. That is all I'm thinking about. And I was like, okay, fine, but you don't have to be like that. I'm not going to break. So what we can do first is you should start familiarizing yourself with what this is. So if you want to come with me to my next clinic, you're welcome to do that. Yeah, we were not doing so bad back then, but it wasn't good. We didn't have things like insurance, but my sister Tanya was already in the States and she was already making money, so she sent us money to always make sure we are keeping up with our medication. We are always going to see Dr. Maina, who is our hematologist and has been for the longest time now. She was always making sure we show up for our clinics, you know. So the only thing that I didn't have that I have now is health insurance, yeah, which makes a big difference, by the way. It really does. And so we went, and he learned, and he's always been by my side, and I've just had a good man by my side. I wouldn't take that away from him. He's been supportive in regards to my condition. He has been, yeah. Something else that was challenging is still a challenge in marriage. My gosh, you guys, is the sex. It's the sex. I'm not even going to lie to you. Like, it got to a point I had to develop a routine, like a before and after sexual activities routine. Like, you people comment down below if you can relate to this, if you're a warrior. You know, like, it is a rigorous activity. It is an exercise, which is some of the things we are told to stay away from as sicklers. Yeah, and you are not going to not have sex because you have sickle cell and you have a husband. So then what is the point of your marriage? Yeah, it was just horrible. Imagine going to the doctor and you're sick, and the doctor looks at you or whoever has brought you and asks, what was she doing when this started? You people, the embarrassment that sickle cell can give you. Sickle cell can embarrass you more than men can. Let me just tell you that. Yeah. So it was so bad. It is still so bad. It is still so bad. Like, the way he feels so guilty when I when I get sick after, and it still happens. It's not that it was just at those days kind of things. It still happens. It still happens. That still happens. It's still very much a thing, and I am insisting because I want to tell warriors, like, through my experience, you people do not just do it as if there's no tomorrow. Be humble. Be humble in your sexual activities. Do not put your whole energy there, especially for warriors. You want to wake up tomorrow and not be in a hospital with IV fluids and blood transfusions, and you want to be okay after that, yeah? Yeah, so things like those made marriage very difficult. Many a times I felt like I was slowing him down, or this is not the kind of thing he wants for himself. I developed a lot of insecurities because of sickle cell anemia. Like before we travel home, I have to take anti-malarials, I have to do all sorts of things just to travel, yeah, just to go and see people. And that's because, you know, the weather where the people you're going to see is different, and climate change and sickle cell anemia does not go hand in hand. Yeah, he is always worried when he travels. And you know, we do not have a nanny, we have a day bag, we do not have a live-in nanny. So during those days it wasn't much of a trouble because we were always together, always together. But now, since we started having kids and he got a job where he's mainly on the road, he is always worried. And I don't want that for anyone, to always be worried about, okay, now the people at home, how are they doing? What if the mother of my kids gets sick in the night? What will my kids do, you know? And I love him for that. I love him for putting up with me for all these years. Like, if you're watching, I love you. You're a good man. You're a good dad. You're supportive. Yeah. You care. And I just hope that the good Lord will bless you for everything you've done for me. You didn't have to. We are not related. I'm not this man's sister, you know. But he did all these things selflessly, yeah. And I get it. It's because we are man and wife, and we said for better, or for poorer, or for worse. Yeah, us guys didn't say all those foul things. I don't know. I just watch them on TV. So for better, for poorer, for better, for worse, he he alijitolea, yeah, to do it. And I'm just so grateful that I have such a person in my life. And even with the support from him, I have support from my family, from my friends. Support system is everything. If you're a warrior, you need that support system. You need people to always check up on you and, you know, care. And when you're sick, you need people to be there with you, because you can easily go into depression when you're struggling and you're taking all this medication and you're by yourself. You can't do it. You cannot do it alone. Yeah. So anyway, that is it. That is my story in marriage. I'm still writing it because I'm still married. So maybe in a few more years the story will be different. We don't know. We'll just have to hope that we are still here, we're still alive, and we can tell a different story when the time comes. But anyway, just a note of encouragement to other warriors, or even people in a situation where they think it's very difficult, that they've seen it all. Just continue giving it your all. Continue fighting. Do not waver. Do not stop. Even if it seems impossible, do not stop. Just keep giving it your all. Just keep praying. Yeah, God does not give us what we cannot handle. Yeah, just remember that, and always think about your end goal. Always think about your end goal. However difficult, whatever situation you're in, always think about why you're doing it, who you're doing it for, what do you want to achieve at the end of it all. Just think about that, and you will get the strength within you to continue fighting. That is all I can tell you for now. Next time, which is our last topic on this little series, next time we'll be talking about my pregnancies as a sickler, and this one is also really interesting because it has a lot of issues. I had a lot of issues. You do not want to miss this one, so please subscribe. Please keep inviting friends to our house, asking them to subscribe, to like, and to comment. And until I see you next time, have a lovely day.